For the 6th straight season, the Cats wrap up non-conference play with at least 11 wins. Welcome into the show, Kristy Thomas alongside the coach. Coach, you finish out the non-conference portion of the schedule at 11-2. Are you pleased with what you've seen from your team so far?
I am really pleased with the record, Kristy, because 11-2 with our schedule, if you looked at that before the year started and with all the question marks we had entering the season, 11-2 I think is fantastic. I have a very high RPI right now, which positions us well going into the conference. I have some things that we need to continue to improve upon, but 11-2 is a very good record and has us in great position.
You finished up non-conference play with Tennessee State, so let's take a look at some of those highlights as you got a really big game out of one of your freshmen, and there she is, knocking down a big three-pointer.
Yeah, Alexis Jennings had a career-high 27 points. We were short-handed, so Bria's out, and then Jennifer O'Neill, we bumped knees with somebody in practice, and so nothing long-term, but it was too painful for her to play last night, so Michaela, Lene, and Janae Thompson at the guard position all had to play 33 minutes or more, and there's a good connection there between Harper and Epps. And it was a tough game. Tennessee State played with a lot of fire and a lot of tenacity. Great pass from Lene to Kyvan right there, and we had a bunch of assists. Didn't play great defense all the time. I feel like we gave up too many points, but did force 29 turnovers and did some good things. So it was a bit of an uneven performance, but considering where the bench was in that game, I was glad to get the win.
An SEC Freshman of the Week honors for Alexis Jennings, thanks to those 27 points.
It was a good honor for her. She had a great game offensively.
Absolutely. Well, she's the last of Kentucky's sensational sophomores, and she's on Coach Mitchell's 30-second shot clock.
The 30-second shot clock is brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air.
30-second shot clock this week. It's 3 weeks in a row of the spectacular sophomore class. And last but certainly not least, from Chicago, Illinois, guard is the position on the court. Smiling face and good attitude off the court most of the time. That's what she is off the court. It's Lene Harper. How's it going, Nene?
It's going really good.
You having a good time?
Yep.
How's today been in particular?
It's been going great.
It's a little cold here in Lexington right now, isn't it?
Oh, no.
But I bet it's colder in Chicago.
Windy City.
What do you think's the coldest you've ever been?
Like -10.
Oh, my goodness. Can you even breathe? Do your lungs just crystallize in your chest? Can you live at -10? I don't even know. It was in Chicago that's happened. My goodness gracious. Yes, it's not that cold in Lexington. So how are your how's school going? Studies good?
It's going real good.
Working hard at it?
Got to.
Focused every day? Sticking to your calendar?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the calendar every day? We make them have a calendar every day. What's your favorite part? What do you look forward to?
Writing the quote.
Writing the quote.
Yes.
Have you got a good one that you can remember, or any
so
favorites?
many. I love
There's
them
so
all.
many. Yeah, it's hard to single one out, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about on the court? How's everything going? What do you think what are you working on right now, trying to get better at?
Just staying focused and working on my defensive footwork.
We had a good session here lately, didn't we?
Yes.
You think that's going to help?
Yes.
Yeah,
most
absolutely.
definitely.
Well, you're getting on the boards and you're putting the ball in the basket and getting better at defense. You look good in the press earlier. Oh my goodness. The possibilities are endless, don't you think? This is our season, baby.
It's our season.
It's not their season, it's our season.
Yes.
Right? Well, listen, that's Lene Harper. I'm Coach Mitchell, and that's the 30-second shot clock.
So as you mentioned earlier, Lene getting a lot more minutes and thanks to some injuries, but she's playing well.
Well, she is. She's a huge part of our team, and we need her to play well this year. And she's been very productive on the offensive end of the court and has made tremendous strides as a defender. So going into SEC play, we'll be counting big on Lene Harper, and she's doing a great job.
We're looking forward to seeing her play in the SEC. Well, coming up, Coach and the Marion County Mafia are feeling festive and ready to ring in the new year with some shout-outs. The guitar tip of the week is next.
The Matthew Mitchell Show is presented by Fayette Heating and Air and is brought to you by Central Bank, Commonwealth Credit Union, Kennedy's Wildcat Den, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, and by Kroger.
Open, eat. Wow! Come in, everybody, and Happy New Year! It's 2015, and it's Guitar Tip of the Week time, and let me tell you this is the most awesome year of the Guitar Tip of the Week. I should have gone to 2 co-hosts long before we have now, and I want to introduce you to the people. They are electric. They are elegant. They are effervescent, and they are from Marion County, Kentucky. Cliven Gooden Rogers, Michaela Epps, how we doing? Happy New Year, ladies.
Happy New Year, Coach.
How we any resolutions, Cliven? Any resolutions?
Focus.
To focus. I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm not even asking you yours. Now, going to the game show, Sweep of the Nation. Ask Cliven and Michaela. The question is from Lonnie. What is it? Lonnie Burns from Lexington, Kentucky. Cliven, what is your favorite class this past semester?
Com 314.
That's wrong. That's not how you play the game. It's supposed to be funny. You're supposed to go yes or no. That's the thing. I ask you a question that you can't possibly answer saying yes or no, and you're supposed to say yes or no. Cliven, what's your favorite class from last semester?
No.
On to the shout-outs to Luther in Anchorage, Alaska, to Shane Cottle in Richmond, Virginia, who says the Marion County Mafia has saved the show since the young one left. I agree. He also says, rock on chicks to Melissa Bailey from Sevierville, Tennessee. Got a lot of Dollywoods down there. Who is a proud alum living in Orange Country. I hate that for you. And to Joey Neely, who wants to send a shout-out to his family who love him. No, they don't love him. They love the MM show, and they're in Egypt, Kentucky. Epps, take it away.
To Tony Bartarosi Chaskowski of Clark County, who wants to send a shout out to me, that Epps and she says she loves my energy.
I heard that. Go on, Tony Bartarosi Chaskowski.
Thanks, Tony. I love your energy too. And to Turtle Man, Ernie Brown, and Squirrel, who both live deep in the backwoods of Marion County.
Cliven, take it away.
Here's a shout out to Angela Stiers from Maysville, Kentucky, and to Jeff McKinley in Clarksville, Indiana. Jeff, your shout out comes from Kim Hammond. And to everybody's favorite uncle, Bobby and Aunt Kay in Gallatin, Tennessee.
Not in Gatlinburg, but in Gallatin. And the t-shirt goes to Melissa Bailey, who's a proud UK alum, unfortunately living in Tennessee. You say a Facebook page?
Yes, sir.
No, you don't. Happy New Year to all of you. You send some shout-outs into that Facebook page, and 2015's looking up for all of us. And that's the Guitar Tip of the Week.
Bria's teammates are thinking about the new year and have their resolutions ready to ring in 2015. Behind the Blue with Bria is next.
Hey guys, it's Behind the Blue with Bria. What's your New Year's resolution? Mine is to get my cast off. I went ahead and asked some of the team. Let's take a look, see what they said. JC Co, what is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to be a better student.
Are you a bad student? What does that mean?
No, I just want to make better grades.
Well, good luck with that. Jen O'Neill, what is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to get a sneaker contract.
A sneaker contract?
Yeah.
And what are your connections?
I don't know, this TV show.
Okay, well, there you have it. So, Asia, you said something about last week about Molly. Is she in bad shape? What's wrong with her?
Molly is my car, and she's in very bad shape.
Okay.
She doesn't get off park.
Okay.
And if she does, it takes about 30 minutes or more.
A struggle.
So you gotta heat it up and sit in there and pray that it'll go, and you just yank on it, and it just won't go. But, you know, we're getting there.
Well, I hope it works out.
Thank you.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Well, I really need to work on the sugar intake and all that stuff, so I'm gonna try to not eat some donuts and brownies and drink some pop and juice and all that. I gotta stick to the salads and the asparagus and, you know, the nasty stuff.
Are you gonna be disciplined?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I will help you with that.
Yes.
Well, I'll be there.
Okay.
Well, there you have it.
Thank you.
Chris Mitchell, what's your New Year's resolution?
I'd like to eat more Mexican food in 2015, and I'd like to learn how to do a somersault from a standing position.
Ooh. Coach, you're going to have to really work on that. You need day in, day out.
Well, that's what a resolution's for.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I will keep you accountable if you need
Aren't we
me
supposed to be trying to stretch ourselves in the new year and get better?
We are. Well,
There you go.
There you go. Well, looks like 2015 is going to be a great year. I hope your New Year's resolution is to come watch us play in Memorial Coliseum. See you next time.
Thanks, Bria. Coming up, Coach and Jenna are going to help you get 2015 off to a healthy start. We're going into the kitchen next.
Newtown Crossing. The townhomes at Newtown Crossing and Royal Lexington are designed with UK students in mind. Visit LexingtonStudentHousing.com to apply online. Brought to you by McGee's Bakery in downtown Lexington since 1956.
Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome in. It's another edition of the Coach's Kitchen, a New Year's edition. It's 2015, everybody, and I'm glad to see you. Coach Mitchell here, Hall of Fame chef, master of the Coach's Kitchen, alongside my assistant.
Oh my goodness.
Celebrity chef, my beautiful, blushing bride of, in 2015, if you stay around until August, 10 years of marriage. Down 10 big ones. How about it? That's a little aggressive. It's a little aggressive. So, besides staying married to the love of your life, give us some resolutions.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I thought was interesting was Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, New Year's Eve, hosted now by Ryan Seacrest. I love it every year, and you enjoy it too, right?
Yes.
The only part that just really creeps me out is when Jenny McCarthy, who I think does a great...
I love Jenny McCarthy.
I do too. Let me finish. Let me finish.
She's amazing. I love
Let me finish.
Okay. Yeah, because...
Did I mention that the Coach's Kitchen is sponsored and presented to you by McGee's Bakery in Lexington, Kentucky, one of the great establishments in the entire world? Go down to McGee's Bakery. But as I was saying about Jenny McCarthy, who does a fantastic job throughout the night,
and she's married to one of the former New Kids on the Block.
So that's the thing that creeps me out. When they start making out at the end of the show every year down there in Times Square, I don't think that's, I mean, surely kids are still awake, or maybe all the kids are in bed, but it just bothers me. I just think, let's keep it clean. It's a family show. Why do they have to do that? And that Backstreet Boy, New Kid, that New Kid on the Block.
And KOTV.
It's too much. It's too much. They don't need to be smoochy on the...
There's a little kiss. It's New Year's. It's not a big deal. It's a little
Well, you don't kiss me on New Year's. What's the problem? Maybe I need to go back and become, whoa, family show. Come on. I was just saying that maybe I should go join New Kids on the Block, then I can get on television and start kissing people on television.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little bit too much for me. Now, your resolutions. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Well, let me tell you, I've got a few thoughts about mine.
Okay.
All right. Last year, if you remember, I was wanting to eat more Mexican food. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
So this year, I'm going no sugar. I've been doing it for about 8 weeks now. Fantastic results. No sugar diet. How about you? You going no sugar?
No. No, I'm not going no sugar. I'm going to have sugar.
Okay.
Yes.
You're going to have sugar. You're going to have sugar. Jenny McCarthy got a little sugar from her husband the other night.
Yes, he mentioned that to us.
Get it? That's what we call kissing in Mississippi, a little sugar. So, I want to stay real healthy.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
is that why we have this right here?
Yes.
What is it?
It is a healthy smoothie.
Healthy smoothie to get 2015 off to a rockin' start.
Yes.
What's the first step?
The first step is non-fat Greek yogurt.
Non-fat. I love the Greek yogurt. I love the Greek
yogurt
people.
is better because
Did you ever see My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Did you ever see that movie?
Yes.
Fantastic movie.
It's higher in protein.
Did you ever see American Werewolf in London?
I don't think so.
Very good, solid movie. Nothing wrong with it. Non-fat milk.
Some crushed ice.
So when you're getting into the new year, you don't really want all the fat in your milk. You want a little non-fat milk.
Right.
Do you want your milk to be organic?
Yes.
I don't even know what organic means.
It just means like there's no hormones and pesticides.
Don't start making stuff up again, according to Jen. All right, what's the next step? We're running out of time.
You can put, surprise, you can put any frozen fruit you want. We've got
some mixed berries. They have great antioxidants. And what else now? There's agave nectar. We love it.
But this is sugar, Matthew.
A standby in the coach's kitchen.
And this is really sweet and really good for you. Agaves are really healthy sugar.
Oh, that's great. And so now we're going to put this into the blender and we'll be right back. Well, we're back with our healthy smoothie. Let's taste it. Cheers to a great 2015.
To the future.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
Aw, that's so sweet. Don't try to kiss me now.
10 years of marriage.
It's a family show.
10 years of marriage. Just say that Facebook, right?
I do.
No, you don't. If you want to get all these recipes, go on our Facebook page, and we wish you a happy 2015. And what are we going to tell the good folks out there?
Happy New Year, and we'll see you next year.
Coming up, it's week 3 of teaching you how to become a better ball handler. And Coach is using something everyone has handy to help you work on your skills at home. The tip of the week is next.
UK Athletics would like to thank our official Cornerstone partners, Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics, and Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. The tip of the week is brought to you by Window World, the preferred window installers of the Big Blue Nation.
Coach's tip of the week this week. Welcome in, everybody. It's the time in the show where we help our younger viewers become better players. It's our 3rd week in our series of ball handling tips. And I'm joined again by junior point guard from Chicago, Janae Thompson. Thanks a lot, Janae. 3 weeks in a row for Janae. She's working hard to help you be a better ball handler. This week, we're going to talk about the chairs. Here's another way, and I hope you've noticed that you can get better as a ball handler all by yourself. Get a couple of basketballs and go to work. So right now, we're just going to work on a couple things. One is change of speed. Janae's going to work on a stutter step, and the chair is a defender, okay? And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to freeze the defender by changing speed. So she'd be going quick. She would hesitate with a stutter step, and that way changing speeds can get you going. Now we're going to change direction. That's one thing that you want to do. You can change directions. But now, see, she's working 2 basketballs. She's working both hands because we need to be a 2-handed player. And so going through this progression with 2 basketballs early on helps you develop both hands. Last one's an inside-out move. She'll just jab hard with her inside foot, jab hard, and this makes the defense think you're going to change direction, but you're actually just going to fake them. You're going to make them bite for that inside move, and then you're going to go out. So once you've gone through with one, let's get behind her here, Mossy, and let's really watch her go through these chairs right here with all the moves here. Change of direction. You see she's low, explosive, and she's getting low as the chair right there. You see how low she's getting? And that's what you want to be, an explosive ball handler. Now let's go. Let's change speed here. Change speed, a little stutter step. Good job. And then coming back, we'll go inside out. Inside out, coming back. Nice hard jab. Good. You see how she's inside, then back out. And so these dribble moves, working both hands, working with the basketball, and learning how to be a great 2-handed player, that's going to help you be a better player. That's the coach's tip of the week.
The tip of the week was brought to you by Window World, the preferred window installers of the Big Blue Nation.
So, Coach, you're turning your attention to the SEC schedule. It's quite a grind. Do you prepare for this any differently than you do your non-conference schedule?
Well, the one big difference with the SEC schedule, Kristy, is that you get into a routine. It's generally Thursday nights and Sunday afternoons. We'll have one Monday night game, but I really enjoy this time of year because we can get on a really good set schedule where the non-conference you're kind of playing different nights and different times of the week, and so I enjoy the routine of SEC schedule, and it's going to be really tough. We've got one of the toughest schedules in the conference this year, and it'll be tough.
All right. Well, for Coach Mitchell, I'm Kristy Thomas. We'll see you same time, same place next week.
The Matthew Mitchell Show was presented by Fayette Heating and Air and was brought to you by Central Bank, Commonwealth Credit Union, Kennedy's Wildcat Den, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, and by Kroger.